D, wait for it, delightful.
Check out the name tag. You're in my world now, Grandma.
What's up, nerds? And have I got a story for you? Also, down below, you can find the articles that I read to bring you this story, and you can read those and, come up with your own thing, or you can just watch this video where I break them all down and everything for you. And then, yeah. So before I get started, though, I just want to say that if you like what I do here and you enjoy independent content here on YouTube, please consider subscribing to my channel. YouTube is always changing up their algorithm, and small channels like mine, we always get pushed to the back of the line. So I please ask that you like, share, and subscribe, and I thank you in advance. So why don't we go ahead and get started? It looks like Blumhouse Television has snagged the rights to Stephen King's novel Later. Now, I'll get into that, what Later is all about in just a little bit, but it's one of his novels. This will be a limited series, and it will star Lucy Liu. Now, if you don't know who Lucy Liu is, you're crazy, for one. For two, she was in Charlie's Angels, Kill Bill, and then recently she was the co-star of Elementary on CBS, where it was kind of like a take on Watson and Sherlock Holmes. And then she's also going to be starring in the upcoming Shazam 2, Fury of the Gods. Now, this will be created, and the pilot has been written by Raelle Tucker. If you don't know her, she worked on True Blood. I personally don't know her work exactly, but True Blood was pretty good for like the first 3 seasons. After that, it kind of went downhill from there. Now, what is Later about? It centers around Tia, a literary agency owner who has raised her son Jamie alone and finds herself on the brink of professional ruin when her star author client dies before turning out the work that will make her agency financially whole. Jamie has the supernatural ability, that's her son, to talk to the dead, all of whom tell him the truth. This is very helpful when he talks to the dead author and feeds the contents of the book to his mother, who writes it herself and publishes it under the author's name, to great success. But this gift can be used for more nefarious purposes. Tia's police detective girlfriend figures out what the boy can do, and soon the youth gets over his head in the spirit world, as Danny Torrance did in King's The Shining. I think that sounds fantastic. I think that I've never read this book before, but now that I've read this synopsis, it sounds interesting, and it's something down my alley. I don't believe in ghosts and stuff like that, but I do like the supernatural and everything. Now, everyone is excited about this, from King to Blumhouse and everything. King said this. He said, "I've wanted to work with Jason Blum for years, and now we have 2 projects together," King said. "Go me." So good for him. I'm happy for him. I think that's really great. The Blumhouse founder CEO responded and said, "I've wanted to work with Stephen King since before I was born, which sounds impossible until you remember that it's Stephen King." Then Tucker, Raelle, is that Raelle? I'm not sure how to say her first name, said, "Later is terrifying and touching and wonderfully weird. Of course it is. Stephen King adapting one of my favorite writers of all time with an incredible partner like Blumhouse and the incomparable Lucy Liu is a dream come true." And like I said, I think this sounds fantastic. I like Lucy Liu personally. I think she's great. And she's so hot. And I think that, Stephen King, he wrote this, really great article, or not article, like this. Yeah, it was like an article. He had this, I think it was in People, don't quote me on that, but he had this, like, it was like a page every issue, and he wrote this great article about the word awesome. And by the end of it, I was just like, Stephen King is very awesome. It was a really good article. I wish maybe I'll find it and put it down below. Anyway, tell me, guys, what do you guys think about all of this nonsense? How do you feel about Blumhouse getting the rights to Later and making it into a limited series starring Lucy Liu? I think that the synopsis, it sounds great and very interesting. I'll definitely watch it, especially since it's a limited series. It's probably going to be maybe 13 episodes or whatnot. And I think it sounds great. I can't wait to see it. I love everything involved in this project. All right, you guys, tell me what you guys all. Go ahead and leave all your comments in that section down below. If you like this video, go and hit that like button. I won't mind. If you're new to my channel, please hit that subscribe button. I'd greatly appreciate it. And I will see you guys next week. You guys have a good week. Bye.